This is the Lauer DiscMaster. There is a lubrication point here, and this is the same on all four of the abrasive heads. The same lubrication fitting exists on both the front and the rear abrasive heads. They need a standard all-purpose grease. You do not want to put in excessive amounts. They don't take a lot, so a typical grease gun, one pump is usually all you can introduce. You do not want to overfill. The guide rails, there is one here at the top, there is one here at the bottom. These guide rails needed coated with a very light oil and periodically cleaned. Because of the oil on the rails, they tend to collect dust. So they need to be periodically wiped down, and a small amount of your typical machine tool oil. There is no specific requirements called. I've also found pretty great success with motorcycle wax-based chain lubricants. The wax tends to not collect as much dust. This type of product is used typically on dirt bikes, sport bikes, things like that, motorcycles. It's typically available via most motorcycle dealers, internet stores, things like that. The same product could be used on your vertical guide rails. These rails are also present on all four corners, periodically wiped down, and then with a little bit of a lubricant applied. Again, minimal, because we don't want to attract a lot of debris. Those are your main lubrication points in the machine. Beyond that, it's basically housekeeping. Do not allow dust buildup on your conveyor belt, your pinch rollers, nooks and crannies, just your basic housekeeping, nothing exotic. Beyond that, make sure that the back sides of the motors, and again, the oscillation motor as well, make sure the backs of the motors are periodically either blown or vacuumed out. Excessive amounts of debris in the fins could cause the motors to overheat over time. Again, the primary maintenance on this machine is housekeeping, just basic, like you would do for any machine in a facility. Don't let debris collect. If the conveyor becomes a dark gray color and fouled, it needs to be mechanically cleaned. Same with the pinch rollers.